Welcome back everyone to Red Dead Redemption. We are back here in Chuparosa and we can see that there is another stranger mission nearby, so let's go check that out.
Can I trouble you for a minute? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You are an American, are you not?
Last time I checked.
Oh, thank God, sir. Thank God. I have had it up to here with Dagos, up to here. Savages. Well, I do what I can to help. But this land was imagined by an angry God for an angry people.
Well, America ain't exactly a peaceful paradise, mister.
Well, I tried, but at least you lot try to speak bloody English. This bloody lot, my God, if I'd wanted to speak Spanish, I'd have gone to Spain.
Why didn't you?
Good question. Well, you know, business, I suppose. Devil making work for idle hands, what? Now listen, friend. If you were to go west to Nosalida, I'd give you a reward for picking up a package of mine from the docks. There's some fighting broken out there. It seems like it's more your kind of thing.
Why would I want to do something like that?
Oh, you Americans are all the same, obsessed with bloody money. Well, I will pay you, sir. I will give you a buck. Name's Tollitz, sir. Uriah Tollitz. They'll know of me in Nosalida.
How much?
Plenty, sir, plenty. Now, you will take it and give it to the foreman of the estate at El Matadoro. He'll be expecting it. Try to give those Dagos hell, what? That's a fine fellow.
Fine fellow indeed. I guess we are heading to Nosalida then. Let's just see where it is first. Okay, it's far to the west. We can also see that there is the next part of the California side quest over in New Austin, but we're not gonna be doing that right now. We'll be back for that later. And yes, sometimes when you have a lot of honor or a lot of fame, yeah, sometimes NPCs will walk up to you and tell you how great you are.
Let's go.
So Nosalida is actually a gang hideout. And we can see that there is a party going on already, so let's go see if we can do something here.
We need your help. Take these 2 men and destroy that rebel camp.
Okay, sounds easy enough. We have a lot of experience destroying rebel camps. And burning buildings to the ground.
Still is wild.
Yeah, since the objective is to actually burn these structures, we might as well get started with that.
Make these traitors pay!
We'll get to the package in due time, don't you worry about that. But first there's more morally questionable killing to do. I don't think Nosalida is actually part of any story mission, it's just in this stranger side quest. And of course you can just stumble upon it when you're exploring the map. Okay, somebody hiding behind the boxes. Can't really get a good shot at him from here, so we will try to get in better position and that'll take care of that.
Vaya! That will reach them! You're gonna be muertos!
I do still love Marston's desperate attempts to speak Spanish.
Very good, amigo! Now keep...
That was a pretty good throw, even if I say so myself. So the package is here at the docks, but first let's just take care of these boats.
Excelente! Excellent work! Now go speak to the general! He will want to thank you personally!
Right, but first the package so that we don't forget. So I guess the general wants to congratulate us in person, so we'll just talk to him first and then we'll head back to El Matadero. I could loot the town, but I'll do that off screen. Not like there is a whole bunch of stuff anyway. We could use some more ammo, I guess.
Gracias. You're a friend to Mexico. Here's a little money, a sign of my gratitude. Now we must leave.
Yes, Marston is a true friend to Mexico. We have been getting that a lot. And what we also get is the Henry repeater. Which is, well, it's a more powerful repeater, which is just as well because our Winchester was starting to get a little bit... well, it wasn't really doing the job anymore. People were kinda shaking off these shots, so it's pretty good to have an upgrade. Well, no, if these guys are gonna shoot us while we do. I guess she has learned her lesson. And yeah, this is a fairly common encounter. You will meet this woman who is asking for help and then a bunch of bandits will show up and try to kill you. Now there is also a version of this where a woman is actually stranded in the wilderness with a broken wagon. But if it is a stagecoach like that, then it is always an ambush.
Are you the foreman, mister? I got a package for you from a Mr. Tollitz.
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. What was the delay?
Trouble over in Nasalita.
Army or rebels? Politics, my friend, is for fools. Which is why we see so much of it down here. Land of morons. Gets in the way of real work.
If you say so.
Here's the money from Mr. Tollitz. I'll get this to the workers right away.
That's quite a sum. Must be valuable stuff.
You have no idea, gringo. No idea. If you would have known, you would have kept it all yourself.
don't much like the sound of that, but that is indeed a hell of a lot of money. But before we head back to Mr. Tollett's, we have a safe house that we can buy here at El Matadero, so we might as well. It's not like we're ever gonna come here, but you have to buy all these safe houses for completion. Not that we are actually doing 100%, but whatever. Nice to have more save points. Yeah, this just looks like it's the workers' quarters here. Also, there is a lot of TNT, and we could conceivably blow ourselves or someone else up with that. So now we are in Casa Madrugada, and we can see that there's some kind of commotion going on back here, so let's investigate.
Hey, Migo, give it a rest. Enough. Stop hitting the girl.
There, you happy now?
You're low, brother.
Huh? You like her? You can have her. Yeah, she's pretty clean and pretty dirty also, huh? She's yours for 200 American dollars.
Mario, you are evil.
No, Eva, I'm just a cowherd who can no longer afford the cattle. You want a cow? Cowboy? Huh?
Holy Mother, save me from this man.
Come on. $200, man.
Yes, so your first instinct might be to shoot this guy in the head, but sadly that's not gonna be an option.
Take the damn money, you bastard.
She's all yours, okay? Enjoy her.
Gracias, señor. Thank you.
Will you miss me, mi amor? What are you going to do now?
I will go to Las Hermanas. The sisters there will help me.
Yeah, I guess we'll go see how she's doing in a few days. And yeah, you can't shoot the pimp because you cannot advance the mission if you do.
I didn't think I'd see you again.
Mr. Tollitz, I've got your money.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. I damn well knew you were the kind of chap to be trusted. A fine fellow, sir. Fine fellow indeed. Unlikely to run off and report me to the authorities, what?
Report what, Tollitz?
Well, the Dagos here don't appreciate the terrible needs we answer. Building a country's hard, sir. It's hard. Our opium's nasty business, but it's necessary. Necessary.
Opium?
What do you mean you didn't even sneak a taste of that package? Are you mad, sir? That's fine stuff. Straight from Ongo Bongo land, somewhere.
You used me.
Are you a moralist or just a fool?
Both, I guess.
We provide a much-needed service for the railroad workers. Help ease the pain and loneliness and being so far away from home and all that. But there's nothing wrong with the stuff. Smoked it myself for years.
Right, so now we have a choice. We can either give the money to Mr. Tollett's or we can keep it for ourselves, and there are some ways you can actually farm this to earn $1,000 many times, as well as just take the money from
I
him.
don't want nothing to do with it.
Well, thank you. Here's hoping we can do business again in the future. Beats dealing with the bloody savages.
But I didn't feel like getting in any trouble here in Chuparosa, so I just gave him the money, and we're not that hard up for money anyway. We are walking around with 8 gold bars down our pants, so we should be fine on that front. And we also unlock a scrap for the Reyes Rebels outfit by completing that mission. And over here we have the latest newspaper, so let's just quickly take a glance at that. I'll be posting this in the thread again. So let's see what's next on the agenda. Right, we have another gang hideout here. This is Tesoro Azul. We actually came here in the previous video.
Gracias, amigo. The pendejos killed 2 of my men and captured another. We must save him.
Yeah, this is the rebel town that we burnt down in the last video. And it is now a gang hideout, so we can do our thing again. And the objective here is to rescue the deputy, who is being held by one of the gang members, or the gang leader, I guess. And he's inside here.
Lárgate ya de aquí, gringo.
I think the gang leader got the deputy, but oh well. I was kind of fumbling around with the controls. And we also get the double action revolver.
Someone might as well have this.
Just take a look at its stats quickly here. In the weapons section of the menu, which I don't think I've actually shown off yet. So it's got all these different tabs for each category. And we can see the double action revolver has a pretty nice firing rate. I kind of prefer the Schofield, but we'll be using that for a bit. So one last stranger mission here in Mexico would be this one right here. At the edge of this cliff, so let's go and check that out.
Makes you feel like you're on top of the world, don't you think? Beautiful. Hello there, friend. You come to enjoy the scenery?
I guess I have. What are you doing out here?
You know, I'm trying to capitalize on the stiff upward breezes in this region to launch my first ever flight.
You're gonna try to use that crazy thing to fly?
I'll be soaring like an eagle, or my name's not Charles Kinnear. I should be the first man swooping through this valley. Yes, I shall. I'd leap off now, only it seems like I need more adhesive to keep the wings together. I've concocted my own special formula, since that store-bought stuff isn't strong enough. However, I can't abandon my machine to gather more materials.
What kind of materials are you talking about, Charles Kinnear?
I need a bunch of bird feathers, doesn't matter what kind, along with a parcel of beaver hides to boil down, along with some red sage to make it all pliable.
Okay. I think I can find all that stuff. I'll be back, Charles. Because you leaping off that cliff is something I have to watch.
Oh, they doubted dear Icarus, sir. Yes, they did!
I think Mr. Kinnear could maybe, or should maybe, refresh his memory on the flight of Icarus. But yeah, we have to collect a bunch of crap for him, and we'll be getting to that at some point. Because we do want to see him fly on his way like an eagle. Fly as high as the sun. But that'll be later. Because we do need, I think, 20 bird feathers and 5 or 6 beaver skins and a bunch of red sage, so that's gonna be a while. But never mind that, because we have located the mushroom-shaped rock from the treasure map that we looked at earlier. And that would indicate that the next treasure is pretty close by. Let's have a glance. Yep, we go past the rock and to the edge of the cliff. And the treasure is supposed to be over there. I'm not gonna get involved in any of that right now. We have more important things to do. Hello there, skunk. Have you seen any treasure around here? Okay, just checking. That does look like the illustration from the treasure map. Let's take another look at it just to be sure. Yep, that does look like we are on the right track. Go straight on here and try not to fall, because that would be bad. Thankfully this is not that easy to fall off from, so we should be fine. Should be coming up on the treasure right about now. There it is. Nice view as well. But who cares about the view? We have another gold bar to collect.
Now you're talking.
And that is Treasure Hunter rank 8. So yeah, now we are walking around with 8 bars of gold. So we have 2 more to find, and let's see where the next one is. Looks to be close to a pretty distinctive tree. On some plains.